had a text from my boss there, and the fellow that's with him, he's having severe chest pains. It's a very remote location, like river-boated in sort of thing, and I'm just worried because he's...
Me and a friend were hunting up north. It's about an 11-hour vehicle drive, and then probably about a 5-hour boat ride where we were. Felt a little bit of a burning sensation in my chest. It got worse and it got worse. It was like I couldn't breathe. Every minute or 2 minutes, it just felt like somebody would just crack me across the back with a baseball bat. Ended up pushing the SOS on the InReach. It was too late for search and rescue. So they wanted me to stay till the morning. They were going to come get me in the morning. And then some friends from home just said, why don't we try stars?
Stars Emergency Link Center, this is Amy. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Amy. It's Ryan calling from Chetwynd, BC. I have a unique situation here.
Okay.
My boss and his friend are up hunting up north of Fort St. John.
Okay.
They have InReaches with them. My boss has just texted me the guy that he's with is having severe chest pains. They are in a remote location. He is unsure if a helicopter can land there.
Okay.
There's a gravel bar there. They're right on the river.
Pilots start looking at maps and they go like, first, is it even on the map that's in the upstream? And no, it's actually off the map, literally.
Coordinates north 5851, west 12750.
And then they start to pull out on ForeFlight to figure out where it is.
Oh my gosh, holy, that's 360 miles.
And so they started to figure out where their field location would be.
So yeah, it looks like we could do it. We need to fuel up in Fort Nelson. Second stop will be the scene, and then eventually end up at Watson Lake for another top up. And then back to Fort Nelson. After that, Grand Prairie.
911 through BC had reached out to RCMP, who was unable to access him. They had also reached out to some industry helicopter companies. Because of the time of night and the fact that they were unable to fly at night, they wouldn't be able to reach him.
And they would have been basic care. They wouldn't have been doing any kind of advanced medical treatment. It'd be just to pull him out of there.
So the only people that could go there, airborne by helicopters, would be either the DND, that they are in Comox, or us. And clearly we're the closest.
So we headed out for a very long night.
Flying that far, they got out of a quote-unquote box for the synthetic vision system. They ran out of data. They were outside of it. So hey, no more synthetic vision system on the aircraft. Well, I guess we revert to the good old Mark 1 eyeball through the NVG. And then after that, HDOS, we're out of it too. It was that far.
I think it was about 4 hours before we actually made contact with Doug. And I distinctively recall when we made it into the valley, it was pitch black, obviously, because of the time of night, but we could see lights from where their tent was set up.
It was nice to hear them coming, for sure.
And credit to our pilots who did an amazing job and were able to get us probably within, I'd say, about 75 to 100 yards of the patient.
And we took a short little walk up into his tent. He was in a wall tent.
When we went into the tent, it was a massive sense of relief that help was there.
Oh, relief for sure. Within 5 minutes, they knew exactly what was going on.
The 12 lead showed elevation and confirmed that he was having a full heart attack.
At that point, we knew that we had made the right decision.
So we started treating him, got him out to the helicopter.
Told me to grab what I needed. Yeah, we were getting out of there.
So we had to go north to refuel before we were able to get back to Fort Nelson, again, to refuel.
And then to Grand Prairie, where we met up with the fixed wing, and they were able to take him the rest of the way to Edmonton.
It is a crazy long trip. I mean, looking at their numbers, that was like a 950 plus nautical miles, the equivalent of a Calgary to Los Angeles flight. It's an incredible feat that they actually managed to realize that night. I couldn't be more proud of that crew.
Like I say, I probably wouldn't be here if they didn't come out there, and I appreciate everything they did for me.
When we started talking about critical care anywhere, like this fits just right in.
We don't have boundaries with what we do. We're always trying to push the limit. We're always trying to do the best for our patients.
Pretty cool to be part of an exceptional mission like that, and I'm just glad that it all worked out for Doug in the end.